Good evening. I think we are live. How's everybody doing? Yeah, we are live. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see who was in the house. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Master, Mr. G, Tim. Yeah, Mickey the Meatball is here. I'm a little late, but I'm here, okay? Bada boom, bada beam. Yes, Mr. Datham. Yes, Alexa is a fine gal. Anyway, OS Tech for you. Okay. Yes, I do not have. No, I do not have life. I fall and I can't get up. I'm sorry. Did somebody say something? Excuse me. I am here. I am here, little grasshopper. Give me a second here to get situated. All right. Looks good on my end. Okay, very good. Hello, Bud. Hello, Dan Simmons. You fell asleep on your keyboard waiting? I'm sorry, Dan. Did I wake you up? I am so sorry. I'll promise not to do that next time. I like to keep you in suspense. See? No, I don't. I'm here. Drinking water. It's still humid tonight, man. Yeah, we had some thunderstorms come by, and anyway, they're gone. At least for tonight. So how is everybody doing for this Microsoft Monday? Yay! Okay, maybe not a yay. Oh, Scott, your new name is OS Tech for you. Ah, okay. Did you have to change your name or just one of those things? Well, let's look at a few news items. From CNBC, Amazon Alphabet, of course being Google, Microsoft and others make health data pledge. It says here there are many broken things about the U.S. healthcare system, but one of the biggest and most overlooked problems is that patients still find it hard to share their medical information between doctors and hospitals. I don't have that problem here in Ohio, so I'm not sure what's up with this. This may vary state to state. If this is a big problem, or if this is true, I can see where this can be a big problem, where this can lead to inefficiencies, major inefficiencies, and getting help, proper treatment while the patients. Luckily here, between doctors, or here, between here and the Cleveland Clinic, which is 2.5 hours away, yeah, they can just get online, access the information, good to go. So, the joint statement: we are jointly committed to removing barriers for the adoption of technologies for healthcare interoperability, particularly those that are enabled through the cloud and AI. We share the common quest to unlock the potential healthcare data to deliver better outcomes at lower costs. Well, they are certainly the experts in data, aren't they? Interesting. We'll see how this works out, but if they can actually fix a problem like this, why not? Microsoft is taking on Amazon's profit center, according to the Motley Crew. I guess Amazon lost money in retailing internationally overseas. I didn't know that. But their profit maker is Amazon Web Services, is the most profitable on account of higher margins. I did not know that. Interesting. As big as Amazon is, and there, I believe Amazon, it's on its way to becoming a $1 trillion company, by the way, next to Apple. Yeah, imagine that. Anyway, the last thing I have from GameSpot, Microsoft hires Red Dead Redemption's writer and designer for its new studio. Look, I've said it before, and I guess I'll say it again. When it comes to gaming, Microsoft has it nailed. Someone asked me how to play a Windows-only game in Linux. It's called Never Never something. Apparently it's only available for Windows. You can try playing Windows apps or Windows games in Linux. You can try a virtual machine, assuming that you have a beefy machine. You can try something called Wine, W-I-N-E, that may allow you to correctly, maybe, install Windows software. But honestly, if you have a piece of Windows software, just use it in Windows. Same thing with Linux. If it's Linux only, just use it in Linux. It'll save you a lot of headache from my experience. I have not had good luck with using something called Wine, and I've had sporadic luck with a virtual environment. So to that person who asked the question of how to play a Windows game in Linux, you can certainly try. Personally, I don't recommend it. You may be disappointed. Yeah, but that's how I see it. Let's see what we got here. All right, looks like Joe. Hello. How do you torture a geek? Put him in a round room and tell him to sit in the corner. Bada bing. Tech for you. Been trying to build your own router with pfSense. Okay, maybe check with Switch to Linux on that one. We have several health org, and they don't like each other, don't want to share data. Interesting. Well, like I said, Mr. G, here where I live in Ohio, I don't have that problem. One of the many problems of the medical system is they sell your information. Here we go back to the privacy thing. Yeah. MS news item. Okay. Let's take a look here. Your next Chromebook could dual boot Windows 10. The Campfire update. Grab me some marshmallows. May explain why premium Chromebooks are so big right now. Very interesting. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I guess that could come in handy for those of you who want to dual boot. You know what I say? Why not? Okay, cool. Nice article. Benjamin says you could be a millionaire if you sold overpriced garbage. Okay. I did not see OMG Ubuntu today. If I remember this week, Mr. Datham, I will take a look at it. Wine is good for MS exploits. Recommend growing up instead of playing games. I play some, you know. Usually in the wintertime, Joe, when it's too cold to, quote, play outside, like, you know, going for a walk, playing tennis. I'm stuck inside when it's too cold. That's what I do it, Joe. I usually don't do much in the spring or summer. Yes, wine can be a hit or miss. Absolutely. Hello again, Joe. Welcome. Watched old stream. Loved the music. Maybe a group jam. Watched old stream. Which one? The last music stream we did was with Stephanie Forian. Horace, you don't use Visual Studio Code because it wants to report the applications to Microsoft. Everything gets reported on the web. Yeah. Greetings, Switch. The fire screen, yeah. Tom, the Switch to Linux Fire Screen Master has arrived. Hello, William. How are you? Wine works great for online poker sites. Okay, Peter, if it works for you, fantastic. Wine has never worked for me, never. So I don't freaking mess with it. Yeah. If I got to use something, a Windows app, I use Windows. Well, lately I have been playing Halo with myself. Yeah, by myself. Yeah. Yep. I never see my son since I bought him his first car. It's like, I do have a son, don't I? Yes, I do. Anyway. Play on Linux does not work for me either. OS Tech, yep. I'm telling you, man, I've been messing with Linux since '06. I've done it. And at some point, I say, forget about it. Yeah. If I gotta have a Windows app, I use Windows. Same thing with Linux. So it saves a lot of headaches. So my favorite Windows game is Asphalt Airborne, the car racing game. Yeah. Huh. Jakarta, the fastest sinking city in the world. Interesting feed off the news app. I guess that cancels my vacation there. Oh. Tim says you stupidly installed the Poop Tracker app. Has a Subway footlong for dinner in anticipation of testing it out. Oh, you have in the name of science and... Okay. Did you see Dr. Goldfinger? Bada boom. Mr. Bond. Oh, man. Tim, you know, eat a half a box of fiber bars, man. You can test it like within the hour. Peter says, for me, it don't pay to run Windows and VirtualBox for those poker programs. Okay. Lutris on Linux. Nah. I sound like that commercial with the goat. Hey, do we have that insurance? Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, malicious faxes leave firms to open to cyber attack. Okay. Video calling owl helps opioid addicts in U.S. Huh? Say what? The technology is bringing together addicts and health workers. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Vegemite will probably do it, although I think Tim will pass out if he takes a taste of that. Right, Tim? Actually, a meatball sub sounds pretty good right now, but I'm good. Yes. The X-Lax. That'll do it. Still a couple fiber bars. Good to go, man. Yep. Humid. Whew. I eat at Subway sometimes, Mr. Datham. Yeah. I've never really had a problem. Haven't been there in a while. Yeah, that's it. Right. If you ate Vegemite, you would need an app for the top and the puke tracker. Right, yeah. Exactly. Vegemite will plug that right up. I don't know about that, OS Tech. Yeah. Do not buy a smartwatch right now. Interesting. Does Microsoft make a smartwatch? I don't think they do they? At least I haven't seen one. Geezer Geek! How are you? I actually started late, but you're a little late. I just had a couple couple topics for the night. We talked about Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, and others pledging to make the sharing of health data easier between doctors and hospitals. We talked about Microsoft and versus Amazon making profits, revenue, and how apparently Amazon loses money with their retail operations overseas. Cloud business, I guess, is where they can make the money. And then we talked about Microsoft hires Red Dead Redemptions. I guess that was a good game. I didn't play it. A writer designing it for its new studio. I talked about if you want to play Windows games, you can try it in Linux. I would not. I would just stick to Windows. Same thing for Linux. If it's a Linux game, just play it in Linux because that's how it was designed. Tim shared a topic, a link. The next Chromebook could dual boot Windows 10. I think that's awesome. Give users another option if it actually works. I don't have a Chromebook yet to test, but I think that's great, so why not? DEF CON thing, I believe it is this. I believe it is, yes. DEF CON, yeah. Yes, we have some. Well, I'm a Star Trek fan. Patrick Stewart is coming back to Star Trek Discovery. That is correct. Hello, Frostbite. Oh, so you actually had a 12-inch meatball. So, okay. Yeah, I put provolone cheese, jalapenos. Man, you put jalapenos on meatballs, man, I'm telling you, man, you're going to crap the toilet out of the house, man. I know. I think who started with food? I think it was Tim. See, I don't even have my usual Kroger snacks, the chips, the crackers. Where did I put them, man? I'm too lazy to get up from the chair. Yeah, Patrick Stewart made an announcement at one of the Star Trek conventions. Shared a little bit of news. Actually made him cry. He's happy to be back after so many years. The last Star Trek they did was Star Trek Nemesis. I guess it bombed at the box office. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a good film, yeah. But I don't know, it didn't do well. Wait! I have some breaking news off the ticker. Hollywood casts open source software in starring role. Oh, that's very interesting. Let's see if I can bring that up. Let's see here. Hollywood is going open source. Wow. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, best known for the Oscars ceremony, has teamed up with the Linux Foundation to launch the Academy Software Foundation. The goal: to promote, advance, and advocate for the use of open source in filmmaking and the wider media industry. Wow, that is surprising news. With the Academy Software Foundation, we are providing a home for this community of open source developers to collaborate and drive the next wave of innovation across the motion picture and broader media industries. This is big freaking news. Wow. I'll have to do more research on this. I want to save this, but that is amazing. Yeah. We talked about Linux, the possibility of it going mainstream. Yeah. Awesome. What do you guys think about this? Cool. Madhouse Jack. Yeah, today it's Microsoft Monday, so I didn't check OMG Ubuntu today, Mr. Datham. DT is in the house. What's up, man? GNU Hollywood. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, they could do a movie based on Linux or a TV series, Linux users looking for love or something like that, a Linux dating game. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I agree. This is excellent news. I'll have to do a little bit more research about this, but yeah, absolutely, this is awesome. Yeah, welcome DT. How are you doing for this evening? I only had three articles on the Microsoft news for this evening. You can replay this video if you want to catch them, but I think the biggest news tonight is not Microsoft. It's that Linux and Hollywood news. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. I think for my dad's next film, if he ever gets to do it, I'm going to tell him you have to use Linux in the next movie. I'm not sure how. Yeah, we have to put Linux in the next Meatball movie, right? Thank you, Mr. Datham. You guys can hit the thumbs up. Yes, you can. All the links below in the show notes for those of you who would like to support the channel. There's a Patreon link, Amazon, and PayPal. Well, I don't think Hollywood ever had a notion to make a Deep Space Nine motion picture, DT. Yeah, I don't think that was ever in the works. I thought they would have done it with Voyager because I think they had better cast or more chemistry among the characters, and of course they brought back the Borg and Species 8472 or something like that. But I never thought Deep Space Nine would have been a movie. I just never. Yeah, I think it would have been cool, but I just never saw that. Hello, Derp. Welcome, welcome. Deep Space Nine had its moments. There's no question, but I thought Voyager had a better shot at becoming a movie. Just my opinion, but I think at the time they were still making Star Trek movies. Star Trek Generations, First Contact, and of course at the time they were working on the next Star Trek series called Enterprise. Now we didn't know that till 2000. The series ran from 2000 to 2005. I thought Enterprise was okay. It kind of hit its stride after the first season, if I recall. Yes, Voyager would have been cool. 7 of 9. Duh. Oh, only me, DT? Pfft, please. I think I would have called her 10 of 9. Yeah, she was how can I put this? She was entertaining, to put it mildly. We obviously know why they brought her in, But I thought that was cool, yeah. But it was not meant to be for a movie. Yeah. Well, the show lasted, what, 6 years? 5 years? 6 years? I don't know. Yeah, Voyager definitely had its moments. Well, it was the first female captain, right? Yeah. Mr. D, your initials are DT. Oh, okay. Sorry. As long as it's not the Enterprise series, it hit its stride. In the beginning, it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't that bad OS tech for you. It had its moments, yeah. Like I said, it only lasted 5 years, but I think Star Trek Discovery will go at least 5 years. And Narita, greetings, good evening. There were some Star Trek toys out there. Yeah. I gotta stay off for 30. I don't want to watch what the boss has on. That depends, Tim, how much you want to bribe me. I don't know if I'm gonna stay on there 37 minutes. Fine, Tim, just for you, I'll stay on another 37 minutes. Voyager lasted 7 years, did it really? Okay. I guess Joe was not a fan of Voyager. Yes, Voyager is a distro. Yes, she had nice girls. That's what the actress called her assets, the girls. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I thought I saw a Star Trek thing on one of the shopping channels. Was it a Star Trek remote control, or I think it was a Star Trek phaser that was actually a remote. I think something like that. I can't remember. And there's some other items today that you can buy. Official Star Trek gadgets. I guess Joe didn't like Captain Janeway. Oh well. Tim, you gonna test the tracker? Yes, I'm sure everybody will jump over right now. DT's got some killer heartburn. Uh-oh. Chip Catalano, hello, welcome. It's been a while, my friend. How are you? Stick around. You're a little late, but that's okay. I had only 3 articles tonight from Microsoft. Actually 4. Tim chipped in once. You can replay this later. But the big news tonight is not Microsoft. Hollywood casts open source software in starring role. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more research on this. Is from the OMG Ubuntu, but this is the real news tonight. This is awesome. Yeah, that's the big news for tonight. Absolutely. Now, I am curious if Microsoft is going to build that Surface phone. There's been rumored. I think it's called the Surface phone. I'm not sure why they would want to do that. I love chili, man. I love chili. Yeah, but see, sometimes I'll put like hot sauce, but not the hot sauce, not like the habanero sauce or the other one. Yeah. No, Mr. G, Tim's first sub is a Subway sandwich. But a bump. You think a 6-pack will knock out that heartburn? I think the 6-pack will knock out your toilet, DT. Yeah. What you got for me, Tim? Let's see here. The Academy, okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll look into this. Guess you can stay informed about this. Interesting. Let me bookmark this. And but that is definitely awesome news. Star Trek Phase remote control replica TV remote for the original series, $189. It's a bit pricey, but I guess it could be a collector's item, I suppose. Yeah, I'm telling you, Mr. G, DT drinks a 6-pack after his chili, man. He's got to knock out his toilet. He'll have to call the plumber. Chip, you were regular on the channel, everyday life with serious back pain. Oh, my goodness. Chip, I had back issues years ago, lasted a year, but I went to the Cleveland Clinic. They told me what to do, man, and I'm feeling hunky-dory. Yeah, so I went to a spine specialist, and it wasn't as serious as I thought. But I do need to get a better chair for my back. This old chair is not going to cut it anymore. But that being said, yeah, if you're having issues, man, I don't know where you live, but I went to the clinic, and they told me exactly what to do, and they were 100% correct. Ben, root beer and Mountain Dew. You really love your caffeine, man. I did not... No Discord server, Frostbite. I don't... I think, actually, did I join on it? I can't remember. So much to do. I think I did, yeah. It's just chill. Just chili. No, but you said you put in fire sauce on it, right? DT, right? It's the freaking fire sauce, man. Yeah, come on, give me the freaking thumbs up, or I'm gonna send Nikki the Nose to break those freaking thumbs, and then you'll have no thumbs. I'm just kidding. Yeah, go. I don't know. I don't know where you live, but if you are anywhere near the Cleveland Clinic, Chip, go. I went, and you know, there is a spine center there. DTS, a standing desk. I thought about it, but they cost just as much as a nice chair. If I bought one, I would have to buy the other. So that's $1,000 right there, probably. Yeah, I can't do it. So yeah, Steve Gunnick, Sotos. When is the 30-day no Windows challenge coming? What I think I might be doing is the 30-day no Linux challenge. Can I do it? Yeah. I could probably do a 30-day no Linux challenge. Probably. Since I'm more comfortable now with Linux, the question is, can I do 30 days without Linux and live with the Windows updates and reboots? I don't know. Mark, you got a good headset. Very good. Yeah, careful of the fire sauce. Mm-hmm. You live in State College? Okay. I'm not sure how far you would. Probably too far from the Cleveland Clinic, huh? But that's where I went. That's about 2.5 hours away. Maybe 3 hours with traffic. Did you get a USB headset, Mark? Yes, I've seen standing desks. They would probably help. Yeah. DT, you play the trombone. Really? Wow. San Rafael. Interesting. Yeah, right, yeah. How am I going to make it without Pulse Audio? Very nicely, probably, right? Logitech, very good. Yeah, one thing as Microsoft has nailed is the sound issues are not a problem. None whatsoever. So, anyway, yeah. Pulse Audio for the win, Dan says. Well, somebody's drinking. Someone else is drinking tonight. Ba-da-bum-bum. Just kidding. Silence is golden. No pulse audio. I mean, how old is that piece of software? Right? About as old as the Zorg, Xorg display driver? I don't know. Madhouse, you have never had problems. Well, because you don't do multimedia entertainment like us content creators, my friend, Madhouse. Yeah, that's why. I mean, trust me, I don't go out looking for problems in Linux or Windows for that matter, but they're just there. You know, if you guys recall last on the 3rd, we had Stephanie, you know, join us for the wonderful concert. She says she's got to stick with Mac. Obviously, her specialty is sound as a singer, and she couldn't even do Windows, let alone Linux. So yeah. No equalizer. There is a pulse. There is. I think, Joe, there is a pulse audio equalizer you can download. I don't use it personally. Not sure how useful that would be, Joe, but I think there is one. Yeah. I've tried both Frostbite, ALSA, and Pulse. I think for me, Pulse Audio seems to have the less issues. Yeah. I know, DT. You would miss so many things without System D. Wayland is still way out there. Yeah, unstable updates. I know it would take out all the fun in Linux if you didn't use Linux, right? Yeah, I might do the 30 days without Linux. Might give it a shot. I might lose my mind waiting for the updates and the reboots, but I might do it. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, like she says, she tried Windows, but for her specific purposes, Mac seems to fit her well. She does everything herself. The songwriting, the main vocal, which is her, the background vocals, the editing, and all the specific software and the special mics. It works with Mac, so you know I'm not going to question someone when that works best. You can't install the equalizer using the GUI. I can't. I was gonna say let me test that. Duh, I'm in Windows tonight. Oh boy. I don't know. I thought. Okay, I don't know. I thought it was in the software center. Maybe not. Hello, Kingo Games. 30 days with no Windows you can do. Well, I've done weeks without Windows, Steve. So I'm pretty darn sure I can go 30 days no Windows. I've done weeks. The question is, can I go 30 days without Linux as much as I enjoy it? So, yeah. Yes, it does make perfect sense for her, Mark. I agree. What she does is very time consuming, yeah. No Linux challenge. It's the updates, Anarita. I mean, the system works. It's just, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, Logitech's pretty good, Mark. You shouldn't have any issues. I have a couple Logitech cameras. That night with Stephanie, I did the Logitech headset, and yeah, you shouldn't have any, you know, problems with Logitech. DT like the Linux CLI versus Windows CLI. Okay, all right, fair enough. Your biggest issue would be your work-related apps working in Linux, but willing to try Windows free 30 days. Okay. All right. Yeah, I thought the EQ was a synaptic, Mr. Datham. Yeah. I mean, I would have no reason to really use it. At least I don't think so. Why would I want to use an equalizer? Because there's an equalizer in Kdenlive. There's an equalizer in Audacity. I don't think there's a built-in equalizer in Windows, although I could probably download one. Yeah, I'm not sure. Tim, you can well, Tim and everybody else for Friday night stream. I'm thinking about doing that another topic video, preventing child deaths in hot cars or something like that. That's what I think I might do Friday. Another public service announcement, you know. That's right. VLC has an EQ. Yes, that is right. Tex, that is correct. Okay, you can add an EQ to Chrome. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure if I would need it. I'm trying to think what would I'd have to think about that, Tim. Yeah. I guess there's an equalizer Windows Media Player. Once again I can't think of any reason to use it. If I have to make any audio corrections, I would just do it in the Audacity or even Kdenlive. Yeah, Mark. Okay. Yeah. Again, there's just no reason for me to use it, so you know, sometimes less is more. You know, less time messing with apps, more time for me. So, YouTube Music comes in handy. Okay. Yeah, VLC is a great player for both Windows and Linux. It always works. Period. And it's been around a while too. Yeah. Let us know how that works out, OS Tech for you. pfSense router. Let me check something here. The Windows 10 Surface Phone. Let's go to news. Microsoft sends Surface Phone back to the labs because it's not good enough. Okay. So I guess the Surface Phone is real. Did we talk about this before? I mean, besides tonight, I can't remember. Microsoft's Andromeda Surface Phone. Interesting. Okay. It's in Synaptic. Okay. What do we got here, DT? Insta Audio? What's this, to share music? TJ Wolf, you're going to go try and install Windows 10? Okay. Let us know how it works out. Tim says the more you use the Chromebook, the more convinced you are that Google really has well thought out business model in regards to hardware software integration. Yeah, I would venture to guess they nailed it. I mean, they're selling tons and tons of those, especially to like school systems. I don't think I've heard really a single bad thing about them. At least I don't think so. Microsoft has no compass anymore. They don't know what markets to focus on now that the desktop is waning. It could be, yeah. I think the failure of the phone really hit them hard. I mean, they've had some successes, obviously, with Xbox gaming. Surface tablets have done well, it would appear. But yeah. It's Pulse Audio dash Equalizer, right? You spelled it wrong. It's Equalizer, right? Okay, OS Tech, thank you for stopping by. Using Pulse effects for Pulse Audio works for Ubuntu 17.10.1. Okay. Yep, I like Vivaldi too, Tim. Yep. Yeah, there was a couple of news articles about installing deb files in Chromebooks. I think that's awesome. You know, if we can talk about a Linux standard for the masses, a true Linux standard, it's the Chromebook. Evidently, it just works. So yeah. I don't think computer applications will ever go away, Mark. Yeah. Well, what sells right now, it's information. And I suppose that's never going to go out of business. Yeah. But you're on Zorin. Which one? The Lite or the main release? Are you on the GNOME desktop or? Tim just happened to pry the new Chromebook out of the boss's hands. Just stop fighting. Buy another one, right? If you like it that much, you know. Life is all about lessening headaches, not increasing headaches. You know, make the boss happy. Buy her the pink one. And tell her I told you so. I told you so. I would. So Tux, you turned your Chromebook to a Linux laptop. How did that work out? Zorin 12.3 is the latest now. Okay. I see. Okay. Bought a laptop and the boss is happy and nagging. Okay. Gives a whole new meaning to nag software. Let's take a look at Zorin real quick. I haven't been in their website in a while. Yep, Zorin OS is definitely an alternative to Windows and Mac OS. I would have to agree. Let's look at their blog. I'm just not a big fan of the GNOME desktop environment. Ah, that came out today. The Zorin OS 12.4. Okay, cool. Windows users, I still prefer the Lite, the Zorin OS Lite. That's my opinion, but yeah. Enhancements, software updates, the latest kernel 4.15. They have Core, Lite, Ultimate, and Business. Yeah, for beginners, I'd go with the Lite. Yeah. Yeah. I think that'll be easier, especially for older machines. So. I could never do what I do on phones, Mark. I check your messages every day, news items, but to do video rendering and live feeds, I suppose you could try to do it on the phone, but I'm not going to even try. Yeah. Google's sponsor release for Chrome OS for the masses. Who knows? Maybe they're even thinking about it, Tim. It could be, yeah. Can't handle lagging software. Okay. Installed it in VirtualBox. All right. Yeah, for me, Mark, I gotta have a desktop, man. Yeah, gotta have it. Yeah. And of course, gamers. Is it XFCE? Yeah, I guess it is XFCE. Yeah, yeah, it's him. Yeah. Yeah, Zorin has been around for what, 8 years now? 7 years? I used them for a while. Great operating system for beginners. Yes, that is true, Frostbite. There is Android for desktop PCs. Oh, Windows 7 was probably the last great operating system. I'm not sure about XP. But Windows 7 and still is solid, yeah. Speaking of, let's see if there are any updates here. Check for updates. Yeah, I'm updated. Until tomorrow, right? What's new in tips? The number one tip should be try Linux. But a bump bump. The best of Microsoft Edge. Personalize your PC. The basics. Create and edit videos. Let's take a look at that. Create a video. Okay, alright. Add music to your video. Interesting. Add 3D effects to a video. Cool. Okay. Very nice. Was it 09? I guess it was. Wow. Man, time flies. Yeah. Steven Anderson, welcome. Oh, we've been talking about Microsoft news, a little bit of that, and yeah. I would have to agree, DT. Laptops are great for traveling, absolutely. Yeah. I prefer a desktop at home. I agree. So DT, you have had very good luck with Manjaro. Very good. You may be the only one that's had excellent luck with Manjaro. I have it downloaded. I just haven't got around to testing it yet. GMAC Linux. GMAC. I think I had that at McDonald's, didn't I? Or that's the Big Mac. Never mind. DT, how often do you do the updates on Manjaro? Nintendo cracks down on retro games downloads. Why? Whatever. Check one more thing. Tim moves around the house too much. Yeah, because he's always going to the bathroom. But a bump bump. Just kidding. That's right. You always join in on your laptop, don't you? Yeah. Steve, try Manjaro. Well, I have it downloaded. I'm curious to give it a try again. Once a week for the updates. That's just about what I do with Windows. Once a week, once every couple weeks. Yeah. That's what I do. So. Quick look at Distro Watch. I want to wrap this up soon for this Microsoft Monday. Let's see. So Manjaro's on top, huh? That's interesting. Nomad BSD. Ah, exciting. Ah, we have a new Netrunner. I like Netrunner. Very good. Looking at the top 10. For Windows users, I would say Mint, Ubuntu if you have at least 4 gigs of RAM, maybe Elementary, maybe MX Linux, and that's it. The top 10 for Windows users, so yeah. Oh, Nintendo's cracking down on emulation sites. Okay. So for a week, more Manjaro is unsecured? I don't know, is it? I like my ThinkPads, Mark. Yep. Oh, is that what it was? Trombone piece? Sorry. Yeah, it is odd about Manjaro being on top, Steve. Yeah. Steve's very own is in the house. Welcome, Steve. How are you? Just about to wrap this up, but welcome. We talked about a little bit of Microsoft news, but the big news tonight, the big news is Hollywood going open source. Yeah. All right, let's give this a 5-minute warning for the chat. I'm going to wrap this up for tonight. Yeah, I'll have to check out Manjaro when I feel like it and see what's all the fuss. The poop tracker screen has create log. Get it? Oh, God. Oh, man. Yep, you gotta do a log. But about. Hello, I am Awesome7478. That's okay, you can replay this video. Nothing important tonight, only Microsoft news, you know. Mostly Microsoft news. Oh. That's right, Steve. You are in Florida, Universal Studios. Did you see the Terminator show? Did you go see Arnold? At least they used to have a Terminator show. But maybe it's been terminated, I don't know. Mark, I guess you like Manjaro, okay. So, Steve, is Florida hot? I'm sure it is this time of year, right? Manjaro virtual machine? I might frostbite, yeah. Mr. D said they should pay you to try it again. Oh my goodness. All I know is when I'm ready to try Manjaro, I'm gonna bail at the first bug. I'm not gonna even go that route. Just bye-bye. Well, Tim, all I can say is 26 watching and 10 thumbs up. Uncle Guido is going to be very busy tomorrow. Yep. Mm-hmm. Uh, 90 in Florida during the day. Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it's humid. So, yeah. Whether Steve's very own, were there long lines at the studio tour at the Universal Studios? Probably was, huh? First bug, don't download the GNOME edition. No, I downloaded, what did I download? All I know is it was not the GNOME edition, DT. It was not that. Yeah. Yeah, no pain, no gain. Thank you, Joe. No, what did I do? It was Banjero. It may have been the XFCE. Isn't that their main distro? I think it is. Never download the GNOME desktop environment, Mr. G. Okay. We'll set Uncle Knuckles to help toss. Aha. Uncle Knuckles. GNOME is the bug. Well, you know what? It's a pretty solid experience in the latest Ubuntu. I'll give them credit. Yeah, it's still laggy for me, but I'll give them credit. They've done well with it, yeah. 30 to 40 shorter times in the evening. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Okay, XFC is a flagship edition. Yes. Okay, I think that's what I downloaded. If I haven't, then that's what I'm going to download next time. GNOME is a feature. Well, it's certainly an interesting feature, to say the least. I just cannot see myself using GNOME as a daily driver. I just can't, yeah. It's one of those things. I mean, I have to customize it, extensions, and do this, do that. Jeez. Mate is a community spin. Okay. Why some computer viruses refuse to die. Malware dating from decades ago is still roaming the net looking for fresh victims. What an awful thing to call your exes. But anyway. Well, when I get a chance, Mark, I will check out Manjaro XFCE. I'll be fair about it. I'll take a look at it when I'm ready. So yeah. KDE looks great, just not for me either. Yeah. Just not for me. My first choice is the Mate desktop. My second choice would probably be the XFCE desktop, just for simplicity. Just personal opinion, yeah. Unity was perfect for me, Steve, yeah. Look privately? Okay. Alright, Tim. Alright, last minute, guys. I'm going to call it an evening. Want to thank everybody for stopping by. Always a pleasure chatting with you. You know, that concert we did with Stephanie, I may edit that, make it shorter, maybe upload it as an MP3 file. If you guys would like to take it on the go, you can download it for free. It'll be free. If I do that, it's free. All I ask, if you like the music, buy Stephanie's music and help her out. But I may edit. I mean, it's a long video, 3 hours. But I might edit that into a shorter file. You guys can take it on the road and enjoy it. And again, thanks to Stephanie for taking the time to spend 3 hours. Timo, hello, goodbye, Timo. Just about ready to say goodnight. But thank you for stopping by, Tim. Oh wow, wow! A two channel toss has to live in Manjaro for a month. DT, as I have a feeling DT will bail in less than 24 hours with freaking Windows. DT, I will think about that. Yeah, I will think about living in Manjaro for a month. I will try. Seriously, I will try. I'll let you know. Interesting challenge. What does the community say? It grows on me, Mark. Okay, all right. If I do that, DT, should I stick with the XFCE edition? Yes, that's Stephanie's homepage. Do check out the lovely lady, StephanieForian.com. If you buy her music, if you buy the CDs, make sure you send her a message to please autograph it. You can tell her I sent you if you wish. I'm sure she will appreciate it. All right, Timo, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for supporting the channel. DT on Win 10. Yeah, he's gonna need probably a lot more of those 6-packs. If he tries Windows 10 for 30 days. See, what's gonna happen? DT will install Windows 10, and after waiting for like an hour or so for updates or rebooting, he's gonna send me a private message that say, "Hey Toss, I'm gonna send you $100. I want out of the challenge. I'm just gonna bribe my way out of this. I've had enough. F this." Anyway. What the? Archaeologists use ancient dirty dishes to reconstruct climate shifts. Huh. Interesting from Ars Technica. Okay, whatever. Yes, thank you, Timo. Thank you for supporting the the channel, Tim. Yeah, Mr. G, I know. I know. What is life without laughs, right? Yes, Stephanie also has a Patreon page. You can check it out. I think she mentioned that night the fact that you guys liked her not only as a person but for her music. I believe she said it was a confidence booster. And I think she really needed that. It's hard work. Number one, being 4,000 miles away from family, and then she does pretty much all the work herself, you know, for her music. So, yeah. In fact, I may buy another one of her songs called "The Sun." It's on the Bits and Pieces CD. It's a pretty song. Frostbite likes Ubuntu Budgie. Okay. I tried Budgie. It's okay. It's just not for me. Yeah. Amen, Brother Tim. A day without laughter is a wasted day. Charlie Chaplin. I agree. Totally agree, yeah. Oh, cool, G. She emailed back saying she will sign the CD. Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Trust me, for an independent artist, life on the road can be somewhat lonely. I made that sound counterintuitive or counter to what she does, but keep in mind she's away from family. And she's away from us new friends here on the Linux Windows channel, so I'm sure she will appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys buy the CD, just send her a message and yeah, she will sign it. Facebook doesn't have use. It has Uzeds, Steve. I don't know. Yeah. Stephanie Jewell compared to Jewel and Alanis Morissette. Also check out her brand new song. It's on YouTube. Fool versus Wise Man, I believe is the name of the song. It's actually a remix. The sandwich is catching up to you? You got enough gas to get to Cleveland? Jeez, I thought I smelled something coming out of... Jeez, was that you? My God, Tim. Oh, man. Tim L trying to support DT, but the PayPal... Well, yeah, it's hit and miss. I've gotten 3 messages from somebody here trying to support me through PayPal. Thank you. I think you know who you are. But PayPal has canceled or will no longer allow you to try to support the channel through PayPal. I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah. Yeah, you're not the only one, Tim. I don't know if it's only with certain cards or banks or whatever. Jeez, I thought Patreon was a pain in the you-know-what, but yeah. I don't know. The only thing that's worked for me 100% is a super chat. Which is this here. This is the only thing that I've never had a problem with, so. But I got a feeling, DT, it has to do with the type of credit card. Well, it looks like Tim had that meatball sandwich. He's going to be shooting meatballs here in a few minutes. Might cause an earthquake, but a bump bump. The only thing I could think of with PayPal is to call the credit card 800 number of the bank and tell them that you're trying to donate through PayPal and what's the holdup. And they might be able to fix it. That's what I would do. Yes, Tim, it does work on my... Yeah, I have not issues, but if you're having issues with that, I would call the credit card. Yeah, some of you having problems with PayPal. Some of you... Patreon has had problems too, so go figure. I have personally used PayPal many years. I have never ever had a problem. But keep in mind, nothing is 100%. Nothing in this world, especially online, is 100%. That's for sure. But those of you who are having issues donating here or to other artists or to other content creators rather, and you want to use PayPal, call the bank. You know, there should be a number on the back of the card. Explain what's happening, and I would not be surprised if they would fix that. Yeah, that's my guess, but that's what I would do. So, Stripe is great, Mark. Okay. Yeah, I have a choice with that with Patreon to use Stripe. I was wondering about that. The dog won't come near you, Tim. The dog went, oh, oh, oh. I do not sell on eBay, Mark. Yeah. Well, it looks like the boss will be lonely tonight, Tim. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what I would do, Tim. Anybody anywhere is having issues wanting to give to a content creator that gets rejected, call the bank. And even if they can't fix it up, at least they can give you a reason why. You know. But personally, I've never had a problem. Yeah. Yeah, when you guys contribute with PayPal, it goes straight to my PayPal account, and not a problem. No issue with Stripe? Okay, I might use that for Patreon then, yeah. Yeah. Ah, small patio, Steve Zurion, okay. Yeah, with the PayPal thing, someone was trying to donate 3 times, and I think with PayPal, after 3 times, it just rejects the card, period. So those of you who are trying to help out the channel with PayPal, that I don't know what to do. What I suggest you do, you can try the Patreon link below, see if that works. But something like that, when it's flat out rejected, that's a whole other issue there. That I don't know. I cannot suggest anything. Yeah. I guess you could still call the bank and find out. That's what I would do, but that might be a tough one. Stripe is very secure. Okay, cool. Stripe's granular controls. Okay. I'll look into that maybe tomorrow. PTV video editor, isn't that a Linux thing? Yeah. Yes, it is. Gains polish. Polish and Linux. Okay, I'm just kidding. I have to check it out. It's never worked for me, but I might check it out. Alright, I think I'm done, guys. Thank you for stopping by. And if anything comes up, you guys know how to reach me. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and contributing to this Microsoft Monday and Linux stuff. So, I'll catch you on the next one sometime this week. Again, all the links below in the show notes. And don't forget to check out Stephanie Forian and the wonderful concert from August the 3rd. And yes, I will catch you on the next one. So Tim F, yeah, Friday night, if you want to co-host that topic, will be preventing hot seat, hot car, child tragedies. Yeah. All right. Thank you all. Yeah.